With us is Monte Young, who is the co-founder and managing partner of Five Peaks Animation. And we are so pleased to have a moment with you, Monte. In particular, I know that our readers and followers are going to be particularly interested in a new project that you have going now. But I thought first, let's talk a little bit about the company and the mission behind it.
Sure. Yeah, I formed Five Peaks Animation about 6 years ago. And what we focus on are family-friendly stories and series. With the first one series we did is Bookends, and it is about kids who get trapped in classic literature. So it's a lot like Jumanji, except rather than a video game, they get trapped in classic literature. And in order to escape the books, they have to follow the plot. So the first episode was the Three Musketeers, second one Moby Dick. So what we're trying to do is inspire a desire to read and literature through fun, because this series isn't it's about kids that they get trapped in these books, but they react as kids would today, where they're like, I'm not going to fight this king. Why should I fight the king for the queen? So we incorporate modern day values in these classic literature, which makes it fish out of water fun. So that was the first one, and then we're doing Inspector Speck Zoo Detective, which is about an Andean bear who solves crimes at the zoo. We've got Emergency, which is about sea animals that rescue other sea animals in danger. And then we have the latest is Milos Currents. And what we decided to do with that is make a faith-based show that really is anchored in humor and fun. And that's what we've done. So, and we shortened it up because typically I do 22-minute episodes, but we're just quick 3 minutes and we're out. And it really kind of we tell a message, and hopefully it resonates and people can talk about why Gideon was Gideon and so forth. And we do it through comedy and so forth. So.
Yeah, I love that. And I also love your tagline, discovery through entertainment. How do you see that particularly applying in this project?
What we try to do is hide the broccoli. Is what we do. So we put something out that is entertaining and fun, but educational. But we don't want to be preachy. We don't want to make it seem like we're people, especially kids today, are a little cynical. So we don't want any eye rolling. We want to just make it fun, where they learn something at the same time.
Well, absolutely, and in an entertaining way, allowing, I guess, especially for the parents to bring in that conversation of faith, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's we tell stories from the Bible. We talk about characters from the Bible. Sometimes just themes, depending on what the story is. The latest one is an octopus. It sings a song about how he was upset that he didn't get a VIP to Noah's Ark. Because so that's the fun type of thing. So we're doing a mix of comedy. We also write the spoken word with Nadine the Nurse Shark, which everything has to rhyme. That's not easy to do to write that. Yeah. And then we do a lot of music. So that's really what we're focused on.
Okay, so important question: where is the best way to watch Milos Currents?
You can watch it on YouTube is probably the best way. So you can go to our YouTube channel, or also go to milos-currents.com, and that will lead you to the YouTube channel.
Absolutely. Well, anything else that's ahead for Five Peaks that you wanted to share about?
We're delving into adult content too. One of the projects we have is called Cosmic Signature, and it is right now it's a graphic novel that we're putting together, and it is about a scientist who finds a message encoded in his DNA that says, "You've been chosen, find the others and spread the light." So it's more of a adult type of show. It mixes religious aspects, faith aspects with science, which is not they're not opposed as a lot of people think. I mean, science, a lot of the way society thinks is science is on one side, faith is on the other, and they don't mesh, but they absolutely do. And we're kind of showing that through this story. And it gets a little not dark, but it's an adult content. It's serious issues that we're dealing with. So yeah. It's a lot of fun to do.
Right. Well, going back to Milos Currents, tell us now. You'll be releasing one of these each week, so we'll see a new one. Okay.
So starting next Sunday, we're going to be releasing one a week every Sunday, And and then at the end of the year we'll have a whole 50 something episodes, and then we'll just keep going. So I think there is enough content in our Bibles where I can go forever with these stories. We can go. So we just plan on doing it for as long as we can.
Awesome. That is fantastic. So to watch, go to youtube.com/@Milos Currents or the website milos-currents.com. And also, if people want to reach out by email, they can do so by contacting you at monte@fivepeaksanimation.com, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and for being willing to share and spread good news in a fun way. So,
all right. Well, thank you. Thanks.